Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
So we're back, James. We had a bit of a tired weekend, didn't we, last weekend? We were both, we just couldn't get it going.
Busy with the kids and busy. I don't know what I was doing. I can't remember. But yeah, I was just like a New Year's hangover, maybe, or I don't know, back to work, the impending doom of going back to work, maybe it was. I'm not sure. But
How are you holding up with the whole lockdown?
I'm loving it, mate. Absolutely loving it. I couldn't think of a better time in my life than right now. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's not too bad. I think we're a bit more prepared this time, aren't we? I'm actually off. Well, not off, but my school that I work at is shut next week. There's been a couple of COVID cases, so they've been back a week, and we've got to shut the whole school down again for a week. So it's worked out quite well. So it means I've got some, I always try and have some on me little banister thing here. So I've got a few little worksheets for the kids, homeschooling wise, Lego for Rowan and stuff. So I'm ready tomorrow. Fortnite stuff for Ellis. So I'll be on it tomorrow, hopefully. But tough, innit, mate? Tough.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, we're being a key worker. Harry's going into school, and
yeah,
yeah, but yeah, I mean, there's some days. Obviously, I did last Friday and homeschooling, and yeah, I know exactly what you mean. It's hard, isn't it, for our single parents at the moment? It must be after getting through what they've got through to now have to go through another stint. And let's face it, we don't know how long this is going to be, do we? I know they said it half term, but
I think it'll be longer.
I do. Yeah.
Like I just said to you before, I think they should just shut the schools completely just for the next few weeks and just see where we are. But the homeschooling thing, yeah, I mean, I did a day before I went back to work and it was all right, but we had a couple of moments so the kids were finding it difficult. And it is hard, isn't it? We can't really expect them to do as much work at home as they do at school.
No.
It's all these like passwords you have to remember to log into all these apps they use, like whatever it is, Literacy Shed and TT Rockstars, and annoying, isn't it? And getting on to Seesaw we have to do. It's all like just be easier if they just sent a book home with a work in and just work through the book.
It's difficult though, isn't it? I mean, my son's school, I think they've done everything amazing. You know what I mean? And I do really feel for the whole teaching. I mean, obviously you're a teaching assistant. I do feel for the teachers, really do. I mean, they don't get to work from home, do they?
Well, it's a bit of both. Some they do some work from home. My son's school, they're not doing any Zoom teaching, so they're working at home. But not even on the list to get the vaccine. That's mental, isn't it? Should definitely be on the list somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, obviously, I just think it's probably toughest for schools, really, really tough, especially when they're having kids in, key worker kids, and they want to protect themselves as well, don't they? And
yeah, definitely. Yeah, makes you realise what a good job we do, doesn't it, Steve? Teaching staff never get any credit. We don't get a clap, do we, on a Thursday? Teachers, teaching staff.
No.
Again, aren't they that?
Yeah, I can't believe it. Yeah, it's all happening.
Well, they've said they don't. A lot of people, a lot of the like key worker staff have said that. I can't remember what they said now, but they said they're not really that bothered about getting the clap, are they?
No,
not getting the clap, but getting the applause. You know, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
I think it's died a death a bit, hasn't it? The clapping. I don't know. It's a bit.
Yeah. So, what about the Christmas? How did your Christmas go?
Yeah, it was all right. Low key, quiet. It was all right. Kids enjoyed it. That was the main thing. So yeah, you know what it's like, mate. It's a weird time, isn't it? So.
Well, that was abroad. I don't know what it was like this year, mate.
You're going to make that an annual thing, just bugger off abroad for 2 weeks.
You know what? With this ear infection, I mean, I've still got it. I've still got the damn thing. And going abroad was what, my doctor really advised. Just take time out. And it did. The sun helped, you know what I mean? But
The sun's your ear. What?
you know what I mean?
Not really.
But
You know what, mate? You've not mentioned your ear infection for a few weeks. You've done really well. I thought it was your New Year's resolution not to mention it, but you've just broke it.
a big thanks to Jerry Wood, one of my members. He got me these headphones.
They look good, mate. Are they gold? Are they gold as well?
Yeah, he's gone to town, so
They look quality, actually. They look good. All colour coordinated now, aren't you?
aye. So, and they help my hearing. Obviously, that's why I wear them, basically. But
Yeah.
so back in swing of things at work, and obviously that's tricky in COVID times. Nobody really wants to be visited. So, yeah.
You're not by you. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean, mate. Yeah. It's a nightmare, isn't it?
So, have you been sledging?
I did a bit of sledging. Yeah, we did a bit of sledging up Tockhalls, place called Tockhalls. Went twice. Absolute quality both times. The second time we went, it was like a blizzard. It was absolutely awesome. The snow was just absolutely belting down. It was like being in Lapland, mate. But when we got there the second time, right? Do you know, sometimes like on mountains and stuff, or like, I don't know, wherever, you see like rocks piled up and stuff, don't you? And sometimes I think they'll be like, well, anyway, I'll tell you the story. We were walking to the sledging, and there's this big pile of like stuff. And as we got closer, it was all. I thought it was some kind of monument for somebody who died on the hillside or something. And as we got closer, it was just all these broken sledges, Costa coffee cups, and an empty box of fireworks that people had just dumped at the bottom of this hill. Like when the sledge had broke, they just put it in a pile. I thought it was outrageous, that.
We had one of them where we went. Yeah, a big pile of sledges right next to the bin.
Oh, it's crazy, isn't it? It was some kind of monument or something. But it was just lazy people.
I chatted to one lady where we go sledging, and she said that they were all from Poundland. Half of them were her sons. £16.99 from Poundland.
Wow.
This Poundland in Darwin. Yeah.
Rip off. I'm going to hire my sledge out, I think, next year. I had 2 people ringing me up asking if they could borrow it. Like, could charge 20 quid, couldn't you, for the day for the sledge?
Yeah.
Or you could, that's a good idea. You could, like, stand at the bottom of a hill, couldn't you? And hire sledges out. Wouldn't it? Because I only had one sledge, 2 kids. You could stand there, like, oh yeah, £5 an hour, off you go.
Yeah.
Great idea, mate.
Well, I did. I lent one of mine out.
Yeah.
So we went.
There you go. Or we need to get like a coffee van. There was no like refreshments or anything at this hill, but there must have been. I bet there was 1,000 people there throughout the day. You had a little one of them vans where you sell coffee and sandwiches. You made a killing. What we need to do next year if we get snow. Or just out back of your car or something. Take a flask and just there you go. We're millionaires by end of week.
It's so busy, wasn't it? Compared to everywhere else, it's dead quiet.
Yeah.
Just ran.
Oh, it was so busy, and the roads are not great. So I just dumped my car at the side of the road. But the second time I went, there was proper road rage. 2 guys drove past me because I parked. I wasn't on the road. I was at like a grass verge, but they had to wait to get through, and they were so angry, these 2 men, because I parked there, and I just blew a kiss at one of them, like, hi. It was well funny. But no, it was great. We'd never get snow like that, do we? I know you always say you get snow in Darwin, but like that, we've not had snow like that for years that I can remember. Quality. It brought a bit of happiness to the somber times that we're going through. Oh dear. So anyway, you're going to talk about New Year's resolutions, aren't you?
I was just going to say about, we obviously got back from abroad, and obviously had to do the isolation period, and it started to snow. Well, Harry's face, like, Dad, can we go sledging?
No.
He'd been on the beach for like 14 days. Come on. So he had to get his head around that for 10 days, and then he was like, "Is it ever going to snow again, Dad?" I went, "Yeah, it'll snow." And thank God it did. Thank God it did.
You could have set something up on your stairs, couldn't you? Like put a white seat on your stairs or something. Pushing down on the sledge.
But yeah, so what? Yeah, New Year's, like, have you got any resolutions, mate? Or are they the same as last year because you can't remember what you said last year?
Yeah, I've not really specifically. I mean, I always try and do the exercise one and the healthy eating, but that's not going well so far. I've already broke them. Well, I've not even started exercising. I've got a bike, as you know, but it's been a bit dodgy, hasn't it, the ground? So I've not ventured out on the bike yet. So I've not really been out properly on a bike on the road for about 20 years, probably. So
Well, you went bike riding with me in Liverpool.
Yeah, that wasn't proper like on a road, was it?
It was round Liverpool docks.
Yeah, it wasn't on a road.
But I'll never forget that.
No, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I think there was a problem with the bike.
It'll be funny when we get on these real bikes, me and you.
Oh,
How long you like?
I bought myself a helmet.
Have you?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, so I'm ready. I just need to get the tyres properly pumped up, and I'm good to go. But so yeah, I do need to do that. I could cycle to work easily. It's not far to my work. Now the kids aren't at school, I don't have to really drop them off anywhere in the morning, so I've no excuse.
Yeah.
No excuse. It's just doing it, isn't it? That's the hard thing. But, no, I mean, I'm going to stop answering the phone to you as much. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. When you ring me up at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I've come off dating apps. That's a good one for me to stick to. I've come off all them. I need to stick to that. And then, yeah, just getting out on the bike. I think it's all very good having a New Year's resolution, but you need to make sure it's something you can achieve and stick to, don't you?
Yeah, mine's going to be doing somewhat similar to what you said, healthy eating, exercise, and then turning the internet off a bit more.
Yeah.
Focus on, I mean, as single parents, we're all probably guilty of it, but it's an addiction, isn't it, your phone?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, talked about it before, haven't we? I try and do it sometimes when my kids are here, turning my internet off on my phone because just get locked into responding and whatever, don't you? Yeah.
So I had a look online at these New Year's resolution ideas, so
Right.
just talk through them. So build a better budget.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's a great one, that actually. But my budget is dead simple. I don't have any money. So.
Same here. So
my budget is to make sure I have at least a little bit of money in my account by the end of the month. If I have, happy days.
Yeah, my main aim is to try and give the kids a holiday once a year. So if I can do that, job done. But
yeah,
cook one new thing each week.
Yeah, that's achievable. That's definitely achievable.
Got Gareth Mayo for that, haven't we?
I've already done it. I've cooked that pasta dish. It's well good.
Is it? I need to do that, yeah.
My eldest son absolutely loved it. That'll be easy for you, mate, because you don't cook anything. So you'll be like, oh, I've cooked a pizza. Whee! Oh, I've poured a jar of curry onto some chicken. Whee! You can do that, mate. No probs.
Oh, here's a good one for you. Create a cleaning schedule.
Oh, yeah, that is a really good idea, that. Yeah.
Idea, but it's not going to happen, is it?
No, probably not.
Confide in one friend, sharing your resolutions one-on-one.
All right, okay. Is that a resolution to share?
You're not going to let yourself even more down when you tell everyone you've not done it. You only tell one.
All right, okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Rather than like putting it on Facebook so everyone can see it.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that's quite a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, there's these people who say they can't exercise and that. Well,
Me, I'm one of them.
yeah, if you've got stairs, I was just thinking about you.
I've got two.
You've got 2 stairs.
Outside.
What?
I've got the ones outside.
Well, yeah, I'm on about in the house, but it says take the stairs 10 minutes running in the house. Yeah.
I can do it now. 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. That's my stairs.
I knew you'd do that. Apparently, yeah, it gives you a bigger energy boost. Research says. So
What do you do? Run up the stairs 7 minutes.
yeah. So you'll be doing that a lot, won't you?
I think I need to do it for a bit longer than 10 minutes.
Here's another one. Become a plant owner. Because the presence of plants lowers stress levels, mate.
Really?
Yeah, it would increase my stress levels. I have enough to do in house if I water some plants as well.
I'd be same. Mine won't last a week. Right. That's an interesting one.
This was a funny one. Start doing yoga with your partner. And I'm like, what?
We could do it together on Zoom.
Oh, yeah.
I do. You know what? I don't mind a bit of yoga. I've done it a couple of times.
Good,
my sister's friend does online yoga classes. They are quite good. You can even do it with your kids, can't you? There's that cosmic yoga on YouTube. That's quite good.
Oh, yeah. I've done that. Yeah, it's fun.
Hi, it's Jamie. Namaste. She's well good. You can do that with the kids. It'd be good with the kids. I might do it actually. During this week when I'm at home, I've actually done a little bit of a timetable for kids. Cosmic yoga is on there. Good one, that. I like that. And you're getting exercise.
Maybe you could film it. So not for YouTube channel. I just mean, so I can have a look.
What, me doing the downward dog?
For kids.
All right, okay, mate. I like
do one new exercise move a day, like a burpee.
All right, okay.
Yeah, one new one a day.
Right.
Sanitize your phone weekly.
Really? That's in a New Year's resolution?
Apparently, yeah.
Right. I don't sanitize it yearly, never mind weekly. I don't think it.
If you're feeling flat during the lockdown, wear workout gear that makes you feel good.
Brilliant. Well, like them mums that you see on the school run at 8 o'clock in the morning, they've got all the lycra on, like they're just going to go to gym, but really they're just going to go home and watch Loose Women. Yeah.
It must be that, mate. Must be.
It's a bit cold, isn't it, to be wearing workout gear all the time?
What else have we got?
Have you bought a book?
No, I just wrote these down off the internet.
All right.
Take back your lunch break. Actually do something with your lunch break. Really productive.
Right, like eat lunch.
I was thinking that. Quite funny.
So you do something productive, but you'd be really hungry because you won't have eaten anything.
This is something I'm guilty of. Do one thing at a time. I'm doing about 10 things at once.
Yeah.
I want the machine going.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Washing up. And I'm not actually doing one job at a time.
Yeah. That's a good idea. Have a bit of a plan. Yeah.
It says here, multitasking doesn't make you more efficient, but just stresses you out. That's what it says.
That's a good point. Yeah. Well, I can't multitask, I'm a typical bloke.
I can't.
One thing at a time. Yeah.
Make your bed every morning. I bet you do that anyway, don't you?
No, do you know what? I don't. But I can't remember who it was. I think it might have been Laura Williams from our group. There was a few of us talking about it, and I think she mentioned about doing that, and I have started doing it actually. Because I think, what's the point in making your bed? So then you're going to get in it later on anyway. So yeah, nice. But yeah, I do actually do it now. I didn't used to, but it doesn't really. I suppose it looks nice. It makes it look nice, and you think, oh, I've achieved something when you get up in the morning, but
Yeah.
not. Whatever. I don't know. I was talking about that beds with a friend of mine, and like saying one of the most annoying things that I'm sure lots of people do is when you strip your bed in and put your duvet cover and everything and your sheet in the wash and everything, and then you come to get in bed at night and you've not put the clean duvet and sheet on, duvet cover sheet on, you're like, ah. So I sometimes I just get in bed without. I don't care. One night, without the sheet on, without the duvet covering, without the pillowcases, get in because I can't be bothered. Or sometimes I sleep in the kids' bunk beds. Oh, because I just can't be bothered. I can't face doing it. So
it's hard work on your own, isn't it? Gotta get from one end to the other.
Yeah, it's not. I wouldn't say it's hard work. I know what you mean, though.
Bit banister at stairs,
Yeah, getting it. There's a knack to it, isn't there? I always turn the duvet cover inside out, put my hands in, grab hold of the end of the duvet, and like that, flick it on. Yeah. Maybe that could be a New Year's resolution. Once you've taken the dirty stuff off, put the clean stuff on straight away.
Definitely. Yeah. Go to bed on time.
That's a really good one. That is a really good one.
What is the time, though? What is the time?
Set a time, don't you? Because I don't know what you're like. Well, you'd be like me that sometimes at night, if you've got the kids, if they've gone to bed, you sit down, put your phone on maybe, and you can get replying to messages, and before you know it, it can be 11, 12 o'clock, and you've been sat there on your phone for maybe 3 hours, and then you go to bed. It's not good for you. You need to switch off, don't you? And you end up staying up late, and you don't need to. So I think that's a really good idea, that. Set yourself like a curfew of 10 o'clock, 10:30, whatever. Internet goes off. You go into bed, bit of, like I do, what's it called, meditation. That's really good for switching off. Or you could read a book, listen to music. That's a good one, that. I like that. I might try it.
Here's a good one for me and you, mate. I don't know if it'll happen. Learn a new skill.
Yeah.
You're gonna learn how to ride a bike, and I'm gonna learn how to cook a really good meal.
Yeah, I can ride a bike.
Oh, mate.
A proper bike. Learn a new skill. Yeah, I've not got the patience for a lot of stuff like DIY and stuff. Like I've been trying to put these bunk beds up, take some bunk beds down, put some new ones up today, and that was hard work. And I've not got the patience for it. But
I know what you mean.
I think
when you get them instructions in it, and you read it, and you go, eh?
might as well be written in a foreign language. They're just like, I don't understand. Give it to someone else. There you go. It's like when I first moved into this flat, I had these bunk beds to put up, and our friends Alex and Ian came round, and I said, right, guys, you go and put the bunk beds up, and I'll take the kids to the park. So I just went to the park with all their kids and my kids for a couple of hours. Left, came back, they'd done it. Brilliant. That's my kind of DIY. Give it to someone else to do. But yeah, look, a skill. The cooking one's good for you, mate. You've got Gareth can help you. I can help you. I'm not a great cook, but I can send you some easy recipes to do. But what can I do?
Yeah, a lot of it with me, you know how it is. I'm just a bit lazy sometimes with having kids all the time. It's
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Motivation, isn't it?
What else have we got? The trick for getting a better sleep. Well, you just talked about that meditation and that. I've read it wrong. The trick for getting a better sleep, apparently, is to take a hot bath an hour or two before you go to bed. Apparently, that helps you sleep better.
Does it?
According to this website on Google, yeah.
Right. I'll give that a whirl. I'm not a big fan of baths, really. Are you?
No, waiting for it to run.
It's not as instant. I like the idea of a bath, and then I get in it, and I think, it's too hot, this. So I just start hot, and I'm sweating, and it's uncomfortable because it's too hot. But if you put a bit of cold in, then it's too cold. So, and you sat there in your own dirt, and I just think, what's the point?
Yeah.
But
It's a
yeah,
lot of work, innit? It's a lot of work.
I don't think it'd relax me.
Uh,
I think maybe if somebody ran the bath for me, candle down, and was like feeding me while I was in the bath, that might work quite well for me.
let's face it, we just wing it, man. You know, we just get through. We just get through.
Yeah.
Message really for single parents tonight, isn't it? That don't put too much pressure on yourself in this new year, because let's face it, lockdown is stopping us from sticking to a lot of our goals and plans. Really tough out there, isn't it? So
Yeah, like you said, you've got to be realistic if you're making New Year's resolutions, and they're great. Sometimes they're great, but I don't get it. Like in normal circumstances, people are like, "Oh, I'm doing dry January, like dry January, whatever it's called, dry."
yeah,
January. I'm not going to drink for a month. 1st of February comes, they go out and get absolutely leathered and drink the same amount that they would have drunk. And it's like, what's the point? I'm back on it. They're back on it then. I'm doing all good work. Or there's even veganuary now. Vegan people becoming vegan for a month.
oh yeah, yeah.
And then February, what do? Go to McDonald's, have a bacon butty in the morning and cram loads of meat and stuff in. It's like, you're just done doing all that work. So
Yeah.
they're unrealistic, I think, and they're not. I don't think it's healthy giving something up and then binging on that thing you've given up. I mean, it's different now because you can't go out and get leathered, but you can, or whatever. But I think you've got to be realistic, and just like you said, the fact of getting up, managing to keep your kids settled and happy, and managing to do your job. That is it. That is massive.
Yeah.
Don't set your targets too high.
Be kind to yourself as well. Don't knock yourself. I mean, I've been guilty of that in the last month. You know, I've been knocking myself because thinking, well, I could be doing more, but it's just the environment we're living in, isn't it? It's just really hard, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you set yourself too many, like you're going to eat healthy, you're going to cook more, you're going to lose weight, you're going to exercise, you're going to give up alcohol, and then you fail at one of those things, and probably you fail at one, and you'll fail at all the rest because you'll you'll put yourself down and think, oh no, I've eaten some chocolate or whatever, or it doesn't matter. You know, everything in moderation, isn't it? I think. And
yeah, definitely. And talk about, you know how we always say in January, we always get stung financially. You've had your car, I've had my car. Believe it. Can't believe it.
So I had my car has just had £400 spent on it, and then my microwave broke, so that was £40. So I'm done already this month. I'm out.
I get back from holiday. You know that crash that I had before holiday?
Which one?
Where he ran into me, came on my side of the road.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, it turns out that the back axle's damaged. I only found this out after driving it home after 2 weeks of it not being driven, that the tracking were out. So I had to pay for that. I have to order a part with some help from a good friend of mine. And so they get that fixed, yeah. And then what happened the other day when I rang you up? Battery.
Yeah, I think some cars are just like have really bad luck with them, don't you?
Yeah.
Like you've had a few things wrong with that, and mine's not been too bad. It's been a few little bits and bobs. But yeah, I hate them. Absolutely hate them.
But while we're on, I'm just going to mention our other group, Single Friends United. It's doing really well. Got over 400 members now.
You were in the evening post, Lancashire Evening Post the other night.
Yeah, and it's the girls are doing a great job on that. They deserve loads of credit.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of new friendships being made. It's really good, and that's what it's all about, isn't it? Making new friends to help you get through life, really. And
yeah, that would be a good New Year's resolution for some of our members. Maybe if some of the ones who haven't posted or commented on anything on the groups, they could, if they feel confident, they could maybe reach out or just say hello on our groups, and you'll guarantee you'll get a really good response, and it could open up doors for you and be the start of new friendships, like you just said. So that
Yeah.
Good one, a good achievable one. That to interact more on the groups if you wanted to. So
Yeah, because the feedback from both groups is people are making new friends, and that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's really it for tonight. How long have we done there? We've done half an hour now.
I think so. Yeah. So we'll hopefully be back on as regularly as we can do now on Sundays. We might have some new guests lined up, but we're open to feedback and ideas, aren't we, Steve?
Yeah, always. Yeah.
Just know that the groups, both groups, Single Friends and Single Parents United group, are both here to help support you in these uncertain, frustrating, annoying times that we're in that we thought we'd be out of by now. Like, can't believe it, can you? It's nearly a year since the illness started, and here we are. But I think it's going to make us stronger, going to make us look at things differently, and kind of appreciate things a lot more, isn't it? Hopefully,
Definitely.
and yeah, hopefully in the next few months, maybe by Easter, we might be able to start doing the meetups again and putting faces to names, and that'd be absolutely superb, wouldn't it, Steve? We could do that. That's what we're aiming for.
Yeah, and giving our kids a chance to make friends with other kids, that's going to be big.
Yeah, definitely. So don't forget, we're on Facebook, as you know, Single Parents United. We are on Instagram, single.parents.united. We're here on YouTube. Like and subscribe if you want to the YouTube channel. But yeah, just keep safe, stay safe, everybody. Stay positive. Don't set your New Year's resolutions too high, and make sure it's things that you can achieve and stick to. And we'll get through it. We'll get through it together, won't we, mate?
We will.
All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.